Hey, happy hump day. How y'all doing? Thanks for being here. We are back for a quick little pop in. I have some updates that I have to run by you guys. I hope y'all are having a wonderful hump day and keeping warm because it is cold, baby. It's cold outside. It's cold outside, right? I just came from outside because I had to go somewhere. Lord have mercy. It's raining, it's nasty out. So I hope you guys are staying bundled up and staying warm. All right. I just cranked the heat up just a little bit more here because I'm cold. I'm always cold anyway. All right, give me 1 second, y'all. Ooh. All right, so let's get into our show. Hey to everyone. Hey, y'all. So let's go ahead and get into our show. Everything said in the video is alleged. Hey, Rose. Hey, thanks for being here. Everything in the video is alleged and in my opinion. All right, let's go ahead and jump into the first topic. Shout out to the girls are fighting because baby, they are fighting. All right, let's get into it. Hello to everyone coming in. Thank you. Please don't forget to tap on the like button for me so we can push this video into the algorithm. All right. Tamar, honey, Tamar addresses the Birdman backlash. Y'all notice since the whole versus situation where people were saying it was inappropriate for her to be all up on Toni Braxton, husband, Birdman, you know, maybe she had a flashback because she did date Birdman back in 2003. You know, Tamar did. For those of you that did not know, but she says it's disgusting what people are saying and that she never gave hoes any type of, I guess, you know, attention or maybe to gave them any indication that she cared about what they had to say. So they said that Tamar Braxton was seen on stage supporting her brother-in-law Birdman, who is married to her sister Toni Braxton. Now during the versus battle, Tamar was spotted wiping sweat from Birdman's head, a moment that quickly sparked online debate. Now, many fans questioned the appropriateness of her actions, suggesting that the interaction appeared too intimate given their family relationship and the ongoing tension among the Braxton sisters. Okay. So a lot of people are like, girl, what you all up on Birdman for? Like feeding him water, you know, she feeding him water. And then at one point he was drinking too much and she put her hand up to take his drink down. Then he was sweating while he was rapping. I mean, even though they lost, she was dapping the sweat up off his head. People were like, girl. But again, she did date Birdman first. So, you know, maybe she had a little flashback or something. But let's get into what she had to say because she did go live on her channel and she addressed it. So let's go.
I think that anybody who knows me knows that I'm real G about my friends. I'm real G about my friends and I don't play about my friendships. You know? The people that are my friends. We're not talking about fair weather ones. We're talking about real friends. There is no Birdman stuff. First of all, I call him Brian. Okay? Brian and I have been... Yeah, I do have to stay prayed up because it's disgusting. The things that are being said. You know, like it never gave hope. It never gave hope.
So she says that her actions never gave like hoish behavior. A lot of people was like, girl, you doing too much over there wiping all up on Birdman like that, okay? She was all up on him, all up in his face. Even when he called Toni at the end of the verses and was trying to talk to Toni, she was all in their phone call. She was, you know, over-talking Toni and over-talking. She was doing the most. But y'all know Tamar is very animated and she is always a lot. Her personality is just like, me, pick me. Like, talk to me. She's like that. You could tell she probably didn't get enough attention. Or maybe she just need more attention. I don't know, child. But she be always on 10 when you see her. And I be like, girl, I like you. I like your voice and all that. You sing very well. But your attitude, child, and your whole demeanor, your personality is just like always on 10. Like, girl, I know you be tired at night when you go to bed. Because, baby, she be lit like all damn day. She be on 10. But let's go and get into the next topic. Claudia Jordan spilled some tea on Messy Monday about Trump, child. She said Trump tried to holler at her back in there. I said, let me find out. Trump tried to get him a little bit of chocolate. Okay, let's find out. So, Real Housewives of Atlanta former peach holder Claudia Jordan shares her experience with the head of state, honey. Let's get into it because y'all know Claudia, honey. Claudia's gonna always give you receipts and she gonna always have somebody there to verify what she have to say. All right. So I was like, whoa, let's get into it.
That's a reality star too.
Oh yes, yes, and he tried to have an affair with me back in the day. So yeah,
Allegedly.
no, he went to kiss me twice. That's not allegedly, and everyone knows it. And I have a witness. My best friend also was there for the one time, and it was at the Beverly Hills Hotel at the bungalows. So it's not allegedly, and if he wants to deny it, it's 2 against 1. And your security keeper was there, and he knows. So yeah, it's not allegedly; it is a fact. So, anyways, that being said, a lot of politicians, a lot of who's who love watching reality shows, but that doesn't mean they want to they won't want to get in the mud with it. So yeah, hey Trump.
She said Trump tried to kiss her, honey, in one of the bungalows back in the day. I said, not kiss you, girl. Y'all know he like him young, honey.
He used to love me. He's like, oh, hello, my beautiful Claudia. He told my mother one time, I made her. And my mother said, no, actually, I made her.
Our president is a reality star too.
Oh yes, yes, and he tried to have an affair with me back in the day. So yeah,
allegedly.
No, he went to kiss me twice. That's not allegedly, and everyone knows it. And I have a witness. My best friend also was there for the one time, and it was at the Beverly Hills Hotel at the bungalows. So it's not allegedly, and if he wants to deny it, it's 2 against 1. And your security keeper was there, and he knows. So yeah, it's not allegedly; it is a fact. So, anyways, that being said, a lot of politicians, a lot of who's who love watching reality shows, but that doesn't mean they want to get, they won't want to get in the mud with it. So yeah, hey Trump. He used to love me. He's like, oh, hello, my beautiful Claudia. He told my mother one time, I made her, and my mother said, no, actually, I made her.
Our president is a reality star.
Child, let me find now. Trump trying to get a little bit of chocolate love over there. All right, but y'all know Claudia used to be that girl back in the day now, all right? When she on The Price is Right or something like that, she's one of the girls on The Price is Right doing this shit here over there with Bob Barker. All right, so she's been out there for a little bit in Hollywood, so she's well known. She's done her time in Hollywood, so she was a head turner. Claudia, she's always been a pretty girl though. No homo. Claudia has always been a pretty girl, so I'm sure she's always had guys like literally trying to holler at her. Okay. Because yes, honey. So Trump was trying to get a little bit of Claudia, she says, and she named names. So she was like, yeah, and if he tried to deny it, such and such and such was there. So so she ain't lying. When people start putting other people in, she could tell you where it was and who. She was just letting it fly out like that. She won't lie. So I believe her. Yes, Claudia, I believe you, honey. Y'all believe her? I believe her. Do a double take. I was like, who is this? So Taraji P. Henson, honey, they said she ate down with this look okay from Janet Jackson from the movie Four Colored Girls. Y'all remember that? I actually like Janet Jackson's look on this, okay, with the short hair, because she totally rocked that. But look at Taraji P. Henson coming in here. This is her Halloween look for 2025. She ate down. Y'all think she ate down? I think she ate down with this look. So shout out to Taraji P. Henson, honey, for going on out here and cutting the hair. She looked just like if you didn't know, you had to do a double take, okay? What y'all think? Yes, Taraji. Yes, we love the look. So I think she nailed it. Y'all think she nailed it? Yes, Scuba said, I love me some Janet. Okay. Janet ate down with that look. And that was a good movie too. All right, that was a good movie. But shout out to Taraji out here. Okay. She's gonna be in the Why Did I Get Married movie too. Y'all know that there's another Why Did I Get Married movie coming out with Tyler Perry. So she will be taking over, I think, Janet's spot. So maybe she's just like, yeah, I could totally do this whole role. So she's taking over Janet's spot because Janet is unable to be in the new movie. So shout out to Taraji for stepping up. All right. Let's get into this 50 Cent and Lil Meech beef, child. Because Lord, I said these two right here. You done messed it up for everybody, Meech. Damn. And y'all know I was a fan of the damn show up over here. BMF. I was a fan of this damn show. So now 50 Cent is saying that he's not coming back for another season thanks to damn Lil Meech over here. Okay, kissing all up to damn what's over Rick Ross. So it said that 50 Cent trolls Lil Meech after Stars officially cancels BMF. Said that after 50 said that it would be no new season because Big Meech accepted money from Rick Ross for some bills. Y'all know Big Meech and Lil Meech been having some financial difficulties as well. Y'all know Lil Meech been sleeping on girls' floors. He was over there with Summer Walker, fake dating her so he could have a place to stay. Then he was with this other chick that outed him and saying that, he was sleeping all in her car and all this stuff. I was just like, what? Boy, what were you doing with your money for all these episodes? See, you out here buying chains and you ain't got no place to stay. That's what I like about these guys to be on these shows. Y'all be making some real good money, and you go out here and you blow $50, $60, $70,000 on a stupid ass chain, and you ain't even got no permanent place to stay. Like, that's the dumbest shit ever. Or you go out here and buy an expensive car, and you don't have a place to stay. Like, hello, roof over your head first. I don't be understanding that with him. So yeah, now he's from hand to mouth, and 50 is pretty much trolling the shit out of him and saying, hey, we're not coming back for a fourth season, which I'm pissed about that because I was a fan of BMF. Shit. So let's get into what 50 had to say, because you know he's always on the petty. So 50 says, they just told me that you unfollowed me off Instagram and now you're managing Skilla Baby with Rocket. When I brought him around you first, when you didn't even have a clue who he was. Now you mad at me when I would take the shirt off of my back for you. Says that I can't believe this man said that you act as if you're my enemy and I've only shown you love and loyalty in human. That don't make no sense. Says that I go through my own ish, but I think he meant to say I'm human. I'm human and I go through my own ish, but I never switched up on you. So it looks like Meech might have responded by saying fuck Rick Ross, but he gave my dad some bread so he can afford to pay his bills until our next season starts. So then this person said this internet shit is throwing me off, man. Said that you know me in real life. So it's like they're having a whole argument back and forth. Then 50 Cent then says, what next season, little ninja? So they're saying that BMF is canceled at Stars after 4 seasons. So it's looking like we will not get another BMF. I'm pissed about that. Like, what am I going to do in my life? What am I doing in my life without BMF? Num yo ho rengeko that hoe. Damn. So BMF is canceled, you guys. So don't be going over there trying to set your DVRs because you won't find it. Okay? Yeah, it's canceled. Meech, I blame you. Damn. Over there fooling with Rick Ross. But yeah, so that's what 50's done. He's canceled. All right, for those of you that watch the show, just like myself, it will not be a 4th season of BMF. All right. They said the last season is track. Yeah, the last season was not giving all the way what it needed to give, but I still forced myself to watch it because I was trying to be a loyal fan of the show. But yeah, last season, it was forced. It really was forced. But damn, I'm mad about that a little bit. So let's move along. I told you guys as we got an update on this topic here, honey, the verdict is in. Let's get it, honey. Let's go. I was going to save this for Car Chronicles, but I said, we need to go ahead and talk about this. And I'll probably spin the block and kind of reiterate a little bit in the morning about it. Okay. But all right, we need to go ahead and talk about this. All right. So former Illinois deputy is found guilty, right? Of fatally powpowing Sonia Massey in July of 2024 after she called 911 fearing a home invasion. Claims that he took her saying, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus as a threat. He must ain't never been to a black church, okay? Because y'all know they say that a lot in there. So let's go ahead and read up on what it is saying, honey, because we got to get this out there. I told y'all this morning, I'm going to give y'all the update. So Sean Grayson has been found guilty of fatally powpowing Sonia Massey in the 2024 after she called police because she feared an intruder was at her home. Now, the 31-year-old former Illinois deputy was convicted on second-degree unaliving charges. It should have been first. Now, according to NBC News, it says that now jurors were given the option to convict him on lesser second-degree charges after he was initially charged with first-degree. Okay. Said that aggravated battery and official misconduct charges were also filed, but later dropped. No. Why he didn't get those too? All of that. He need all of that. He need a package. Said that if you recall, Grayson and another Illinois officer responded to 36-year-old Massey's home on July 6, 2024, after her 911 call. It said that while speaking with Massey, her said that she got up to remove a boiling pot of water from the stove. She told the officer, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus, before Grayson told her that she better not and threatened to pow her in the face. It said that moments later, he drew his pow and ordered Massey to drop the pot. Said that she was holding before powing her twice. Now, Massey was later pronounced unalive at St. John's Hospital. I don't think she was going to throw it because the video that I saw didn't look like she was going to throw it on him. But anyway, during the trial, Grayson claimed that he assumed, some assumption have led many of us astray. Massey's rebuke comment was a threat and said that he fired because he feared that she was going to throw the boiling water at him. Now, he also testified that he didn't use the stun pow because he wasn't sure if it would be effective through her clothes. Why not? Why not? Said that after being found guilty, Grayson now faces up to 20 years in the prison system. Okay. Now his sentencing is scheduled for January 29th of 2026. So he's gonna be sitting there with Diddy, child. He'll be sitting there with Diddy, waiting for his sentencing, Lord. And I'm gonna spin the block, and we'll be right back to talk about it again. I will be staying on this case and everything, and every update that they have. We're gonna come right on here and talk about it. So what do y'all think about that? How you feel? How y'all feel? Y'all think 20 years is enough? I am happy that he was found guilty, though. All right, because we have a lot of police officers that be out here on the fuck shit and they get away with shit, and I'd be sick of that because they're unaliving us in droves, y'all. So I'm happy to this. That's some justice. We'll take it, shit. Because think about all the people who we've seen go through this situation and didn't even get no charges, didn't get found guilty. The police officers got off. So shout out to the justice system for doing the right thing this time. We'll take 20 years, child, because hell, what else we gonna do? All right, so rest in peace to Miss Massey, and condolences to her family, and I hope that that's a sigh of relief. All right, we're gonna get to hear from her family because we got the first video of her father's reaction to the verdict. Let's go ahead and look at that right quick. Let's go ahead and look at that. Shout out to Attorney Crump, because y'all know his ass was gonna be there. Where else would he be? All right, he gonna be at every black trial, honey. He got every black trial. This man, and ain't never said, well, we didn't get to see a guilty verdict. I'll give him that. All right, thank you. All right, now get on back over there and handle the Shanquilla case. That's what we really want to hear about. Okay, so thank you for the Sonia Massey case. That was a great outlook for you. But Tara, we need to hear from Shanquilla now. All right, so let's see. Attorney Crump, shout out to him. Sonia Massey's father delivered a powerful message after the guilty verdict in Sean Grayson's trial. Says that we now hope that the court will impose a meaningful sentence that reflects the severity of these crimes and the life that was lost. Said that we will continue to fight for Sonia's family and for reforms that protect everyone from unlawful use of force. Right, I'm sick of being Crump. Okay, he is everywhere in every case. Okay, damn. But let's get into it, child.
Sonia Wilburn Massey. I'm James Wilburn. I'm her father. Sean Grayson should be able to get out of jail. My daughter can get out of that burial vault and walk out of Oakwood Cemetery. And I know that that clock that's waiting for him, he can get to it as soon as he can. And it wouldn't make me any difference at all. But there's a difference in this country when you have my skin color and Grayson's skin color. We need serious justice, not a miscarriage of justice that happened here in Peoria. We need to pass the George Floyd Policing Act. We need to pass the John Lewis Voting Act. We need to make the Sonia Massey law across the whole United States. Then no family in our country can go through what our family has gone through, because this man should have never had a badge and a gun. This man was kicked out of the service. He was in 6 police departments in 3.5 years.
My Lord.
That is shameful.
Very.
Shameful on Sangamon County for even having a person like that, giving him a gun and a badge. And his gun, he had a sight on it. He had a laser sight. So all he had to do was put that laser sight where what he said he was going to do. He said he was going to shoot my daughter in the face, and he did it. He shot 3 times, but even with a laser on and going through a police academy twice, he still only shot her the once, which was good enough. But you see, my Judeo-Christian upbringing tells me to be absent from the body is to be present with the Lord. So my joy here today is that I know I'll see my baby again. And whenever the sun opens and Gabriel blows that horn, we're going to leave here and I'll see her again. That's about all I can tell y'all right now.
Come on,
Sonia Wilburn Massey. I'm James Wilburn.
All right, so who child? That was something, wasn't Daddy almost gave us a whole sermon. I'm about to go ahead and get my dollar out so I can put it up here. So I can pay my damn collection right quick, car. All right. Now almost got me saved in here, Daddy. All right. But what y'all think about that? Shout out to Sonia Massey's dad, child. That was very emotional, right? And you can tell he spoke from the heart, honey. I was like, ooh, child, let me hear it get up off him. I don't know thug tears shed up in here. Not today, Lord. All right, but let's move on, child, to the mumble rapper. All right, Offset, because he is upset because Uncle Sam is on his ass. Let's get into it, child. Let's get into it. Schoolboy, what you talking about is some damn chicken. Y'all are hell in the comments, okay? Talk about Colonel Sanders, you want some damn chicken. Girl, I'm trying to get saved in here. You talking about some chicken. So the girls are fighting, okay? The girls are fighting. Shout out to them. The IRS has slapped Offset child with a new $486,000 tax lien. All right, that's the Lord. Because see how you've been doing, Cardi? Now you've been asking for the 70-30 split. Then you asked for a property and you asked for her to pay for your back taxes. Now you've been hit with another tax lien. Look at the Lord. All right, so total debt is now, his total debt, you guys, is now over $2.3 million. I hope Cardi ain't got to pay that shit in order for y'all to get divorced. I really hope not. Okay, I really hope not that you ain't trying to make her pay this so that y'all can go ahead and finalize this damn divorce. Because I would be mad at okay, because she got all them damn kids and you don't pay child support. So nigga, I'll be like, you okay. But Cardi B's estranged husband, Offset child, the mumble rapper that he is facing mounting financial troubles. According to US Weekly, they said they can exclusively report. Now the Migos rapper child, 33, if we can call it that, the 33-year-old has now been hit with a new 6-figure federal tax lien, pushing his total unpaid taxes to $2.3 million. Okay. Child. Now it says that on October 15th, the Internal Revenue Services, which is the IRS, filed a lien, girl, against Offset, real name Kiari, honey, Stephens Kiari. So for $486,426.35. He might have the 35 cents. I don't know about the rest. Covering alleged unpaid taxes for 2023, the year before his split from the Bodak Yellow rap. Okay, so a year before. So you handle that, right? Okay, you handle that 486 because you weren't even with your wife when you went out there and had this good old back taxes upon you. So this newest lien adds to a growing list of tax issues for the musician. Let's get into it, shall we? Let's get in his business right quick. So April the 3rd of 2024, the IRS filed a $1 million, all right, a little over $1 million, almost $2 million lien for 2022 in taxes. March 12th of 2024, the Georgia Department of Revenue filed a $292,000 lien for 2021, which included the original $167,916 bill, plus interest, penalties, and collection fees. Together, these liens bring Offset's total debt to $2 million, okay, almost $3 million. So $2.3 million. That's how much we say. So Offset is also fighting legal challenges outside of taxes. Now, earlier this year, he attempted to contest a $232,000 judgment related to an alleged assault. So you ain't got time to be out here hitting and assaulting no one. At a Florida strip club. See, you got money to be in the strip club on this, but you can't pay Uncle Sam. You see where your head is at? You see where your head is at? Okay, so they said as of now, neither the IRS nor the Georgia Department of Revenue have released the liens, leaving the rapper's financial and legal troubles unresolved. You better go on tour. Like most artists out there, honey, who's having financial difficulties, they go on tour. All right, yeah, you better see if Chris Brown need him. Is he done with his tour? Is Chris Brown done with his tour? Well, it's Cardi about to go on tour. See if she need a mama rapper or two on there. All right, go on there. Go there and do that shit and get you some money, because baby, you sitting on $2.3 million. All right, all right, get up there and do that, because that's how you sound. Moving right. Ain't that how you sound? I don't know what the hell he be saying. All right, moving right along. Let's go ahead and look at an update. I told you guys I'm gonna keep y'all updated as well on this damn storm, honey. Melissa is out here Melissaing, okay? Melissa is listening. Let's see. We got two. Okay, so yeah, we got two. We got two updates that we're gonna look at for this damn storm. I want this storm to be over because I'm sick of all this damn rain and cold. Like, I'm tired. I got my heater blasting today because I am freezing. All right, so Shout out to the Jamaican Observer. Said the other devastation with a startling scene in Cave Valley, St. Anne, where several homes and businesses have been left underwater following Hurricane Melissa. Community members are being urged to refrain or remain rather safe whilst, I like that word whilst, the government and special forces deploy the necessary resources to provide the assistance needed. Wow. Let's go ahead and look at this video of the devastation over there in Jamaica. Yeah, that might be too much. I don't want to edit that. Y'all see that? That's a lot of water. Goodness. That's somebody's home. That's somebody's businesses. These people standing back watching everything that they've ever owned underwater. That's sad. Prayers up for these people. I hope they get some type of aid over to them. Child. Yeah. Oof. All right, so let's get to the next video. Okay. It's a lot of devastation over there, child. It's a lot of water. That storm. They had 140-mile-per-hour winds over there. So let's go ahead and get into this next one. Again, shout out to the Jamaican Observer.
My name is Dana Malcolm, reporting for the Jamaica Observer. We are in Santa Cruz, St. Elizabeth. I'm here with Mr. Lee. He's one of the proprietors. He has a supermarket here in this plaza, and he's going to explain to us what he experienced during Hurricane Melissa and what his store is looking like.
Wow, you know, I'm there Jamaican almost 20 years. That is the first hurricane.
I'm not used to hearing no damn Chinese with no Jamaican accent. I'm sorry. That threw me a little bit. Have y'all ever heard a Chinese person speak in Jamaican? I ain't never heard no shit like this. I'm sorry. Wang Lee. I ain't never heard you talking Jamaican.
I never expect it. It's so worse. Which is it. Wow. It's so sad. It's so sad. You know?
You were on property at the time when it was happening?
Yes.
So have you suffered any losses in terms of the supermarkets?
Well, we only just get some little water and some cleaning, you know. But I see another place get a lot of loss in, and then over you say I call my staff them, I ensure everyone be safe, you know. But I think that we will getting better.
Okay.
All right.
Been in business 20 years. They have to rebuild his business over there, okay? Jamaica.
My name is Dana Malcolm, reporting.
Let me see if I got something else. Another update here. Let's see.
I noticed on your shirt that you were in this one, it says you love Santa Cruz. Why did you decide to wear that shirt given the devastation that took place here on Tuesday?
Hopefully to give some hope to the people, the residents of Santa Cruz, because what we went through last night, yesterday, is beyond what we could have imagined, no matter how badly we could think that things would have gone. Honestly, there are parts of my town that I cannot recognize. There are roads which are no longer roads. Like you are seeing the foundation of these roads. So many persons have lost their houses. So many persons have lost motor vehicles, animals, businesses have been destroyed. Roofs have just taken off. Like, we are devastated. I don't even know where we are going to begin to rebuild this wonderful place that I call home, and I have no desire of ever vacating.
That's sad.
I noticed on
That's sad. That's sad. I really hope that they can rebuild, honey, because Lord, let's look at this one. Let's look at their cars.
We're trying to help citizens.
People's cars are smashed. Look at that. Damn. It's like total loss. Your partner beats. Child, look at that. Everybody's car is smashed. Lord God. Prayers up, man. Prayers up. I showed you guys the winds and all that, the wind and all that. That's if you guys want to look more into what's going on over in Jamaica, you guys can go over to Jamaica Observer. Okay, that's why I've been looking to see all the updates for Jamaica. But they are really, really going through it over there because, baby, roofs were snatched off. Houses and businesses are underwater. It's a mess. Okay, I showed you guys this morning. The airport is totally flooded out. They probably gonna have to tear that whole place down. Here you go, right here. That's the airport. I saw someone in my chat was saying that they actually flew in on that airport not too long ago, and to see it like that now with all this going on, like that's gonna be mold for days. It's not in water. That's weird to know that someone was actually sitting in this airport waiting to fly out and all of this. That's just sad. I hate to see stuff like that. Prayers up, man, for Jamaica. Prayers up for Jamaica. While I know Chinese people are, like everywhere, including Jamaica, it's just weird to hear Chinese people speak in the accent of a Jamaican. It's just, I don't know, child. I just imagine them speaking in like Chinese or something. But they say my brother-in-law still waiting to hear from his dad. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Cheryl, sorry to hear that, Cheryl. I hope that they hear from them, and I hope that they are safe and sound. All right. Do we have anybody in my chat that have family in Jamaica? Family or loved ones in Jamaica? Let me see. I said I pray for the people in Jamaica and their families. Hurricanes, especially category 4 or 5, yes, are devastating. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's see. They said they have Haitianese, Cubanese, Puerto Rican. Yep. Girl, you, Mary White, you are crazy. Let's see. Look at a couple comments before we get out of here. Janet and Taraji, 2 beautiful queens. Absolutely. All right. Joyce S. Pick said that, yes, there are many Chinese people. While I know that there are, it just kind of threw me when I heard him talk with that accent, because I love to hear people from other countries talking their accent. I love it, child. I love it. All right. Let's see. Somebody laughing. Yes. They said that the sharks and dolphins out there swimming in the resort. Child. Did I see a video of that? I don't know. I've been looking at a lot of videos. Child. Oh, I do not want to see no damn shark and no pool. That's too much. But thank y'all for joining. We're going to get on up out of here, honey. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful evening. I may pop back. I don't know what time it's 7. I'll have to see. But thank you so much to my top flight mods, True TV Podcast, Tyra, KBR, Sweet Essence, Scorpion Miss, and Rose Armstead. Thank you guys for doing an awesome job. Thank you, Schoolboy, for stopping by. Queen Speaks TV, if you're in the building. Thank you, Miss Didi, Simple Mom Family TV. Shay Renee, if you're in the bushes. Thank you, JCD Creations, if you're here as well. Do we have anyone else that I may have missed as a content creator so that we can give you guys some acknowledgement before we leave? All right. Let's see what Erica 70 is saying. I said no family in Jamaica, but we did meet some new friends while there last year. Okay, it says been worried about them in whole new island. Yeah. That's sad because they probably don't have a lot of power or phone signal or anything over there now with everything going on. So prayers up for everybody over there, man. It's sad to see those videos and pictures over there. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Stacey Lane, saying awesome commentary, Caramel. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You guys have a wonderful night. Please stay warm, be safe, stay out of this weather, child, unless you absolutely have to go out because it's messy out there. For those of you that are experiencing a lot of rain and cold weather, okay, because we have it here. I'm in Atlanta. For those of you that don't know, I am in Atlanta and it's freezing here. It's freezing and raining. It's been raining for the last, 3 days now, and it is cold. So y'all be bundled up, be safe. And I will see you guys on the next one. Now, tomorrow I need to push my Car Chronicles back slightly because I do have an appointment in the morning. I got to get these braces tightened up, honey. I can't be like Ariane with no braces for 10 years, okay? We got to go and get them, them tightened up because we ready to get them off. All right, so you guys please be patient with me while I have my appointment in the morning. And after that, I will come back and do my show, okay? So keep your notifications on so you guys don't miss the show, all right? But I will be going on live after my appointment in the morning, okay? Love you guys down. See you guys later. Until the next one. Bye.
the moment.